What's the most chaotic thing a non-designer has tried to pass off as branding? When I joined the organization almost a year ago, I thought I had finally found a place where branding would actually be respected. The work was great, my boss trusted me, and our projects were starting to look cleaner and more professional. But then there was Laura, the one person who could turn a normal workday into a maze of unnecessary detours. Laura isn't part of the marketing team. Her actual job is completely different, and when she sticks to it, she's fantastic. But she came from a background where she handled everything herself, including design work, so she still treats branding like a personal playground. Whenever she has an idea, she presents it as if her whole team agrees. And if she dislikes something, she tries to push it up the chain until someone approves it out of exhaustion. Months ago, she nearly destroyed a major radio campaign by telling upper management no one wanted to participate. She had spoken for them without asking. The truth came out later. Her team had been excited, but her interference delayed the project 2 months and frustrated everyone involved. After that, my boss and I put strict processes in place. Everything had to go through an automated request system. No exceptions. Everyone adapted quickly, except for Laura. She continued messaging me directly or trying to involve upper management whenever she wanted to improve something. Because remote work makes confrontation awkward, I moved all communication with her to Teams chats to keep everything in writing. For a while, things were quiet. Then last Friday arrived. I sent a group message explaining the landing page design for our upcoming PR campaign. It's based on research statistics, and we needed to keep it factual. Almost instantly, Laura began typing long messages, insisting we replace the statistical approach with personal stories and completely change the angle. Usually, this is where she gains momentum. But this time, her boss shut her down. He reminded her that the project required verified numbers and that the automation meant none of this work fell on her anyway. Then the researcher joined in and provided the actual stats. For the first time, 2 people supported the original plan and stopped her from redirecting the entire campaign. I thought that victory was the end of it. Then she messaged me privately about another project she had supposedly finished, a sample pack that was already behind schedule. I opened it expecting something simple. Instead, she had created an entirely new logo. She had taken elements from multiple existing brands and merged them into a patchwork symbol that didn't belong to anything in our identity. Wrong colors, wrong fonts, icons used in ways they were never meant to be used. She even repurposed an icon that is restricted to one specific brand. Every guideline we had documented was ignored. I tried to give her a polite way out. I asked where the logo came from and reminded her that any new branding must be approved by my boss. I expected a quick apology and a promise to fix it. Instead, she replied, "I didn't think it was a big deal. I've emailed your boss." My boss, who had just returned from a short break. My boss, who had already run out of patience with her constant creative experiments. And she hadn't just emailed the logo, she had copied in me and her own manager, completely bypassing the request system again. The next morning, my boss went through the pack. She didn't get angry, she just laughed. The logo was so far outside the brand guidelines that she didn't know where to start. When she looked deeper, she found even more issues. Layouts that didn't follow template rules, inconsistent text, and missing project information that should have been completed weeks ago. My boss replied to everyone with a polite message explaining that the logo couldn't be used and that she needed to follow the main brand illustration library. Within minutes, Laura pushed back again, saying the approved illustrations weren't what she was looking for. Then came the part that escalated everything. The illustrations she used were currently embargoed. Not only were they not allowed for public use yet, but she had already uploaded them to an external site without approval. That discovery triggered a wave of meetings above our level. Other staff members admitted they'd been sending creative work directly to her because she enjoyed doing it, and they didn't want to follow the templates. Her boss and team lead had no idea any of this was happening. Now upper management is involved. Processes are being rewritten, access is being tightened, and everyone has been warned that any creative work done outside official channels will lead to consequences. The branding is safe for now, the fake logo is gone, and for the first time, people above me can finally see what I've been dealing with.